We live.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're here again. We made it through another week. It's been a long week for a lot of us. There's a lot going on, and everybody's feeling it. But we're gonna get this poetry love. We're
Yeah.
gonna have some fun. We're gonna enjoy each other. The melanation, the melanateds, the what else?
The
The
queen.
brownness and the blackness and the everything. We get to enjoy this today.
Look at this. You know what? Our audience is already here. Like they was like, oh, it's live. Oh, it's live. Oh, we in
Yes, it's
it's
live.
live. So we see y'all. How y'all doing?
Yes. So
Yes.
how have y'all been this week? What's been going on with y'all?
Well, just working hard in these virtual streets.
Yes.
You know, being a mother, teacher, all that good stuff. A businesswoman, a hardworking entrepreneur.
I
Trying not to
mean,
look crazy while I'm doing it. Trying
Right.
to stay healthy.
what you don't
Mhm.
do.
What y'all doing?
You don't look crazy.
I was about to say that's one thing we're gonna do. We're gonna look good while we doing whatever it is.
Right. Exactly.
Yes.
What the
So
young
Miss
folks
Dahlia
say?
and Miss Elusive, how y'all been?
Mm. It's been
Okay.
the Mona Lisa. You got anything you want to say to that?
You know,
Oh Lord.
this week has been very trying.
Whew.
hmm To say the least.
Yes. But one of the highlights, I don't even know if it was a highlight. It was just like what the hell happened? I got an actual apology from a white person about their privilege and how they didn't know none of this was going on. Like a sincere one, not just one for the play.
Ma'am,
I was just like,
ma'am, ma'am,
I got questions, but not right now.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that later.
yeah.
ma'am.
I got questions.
right. That's what I was at. I was in the middle of my cotton picking life
hmm
On the
when they
same
Literally.
tip
came
on
to
the
the
side.
field and asked me and actually engaged in a conversation. I was like,
Try to tell you.
and I
And
was
then
sober because I was picking cotton, but
Cards are
Okay.
being pulled. I'm gonna say that. Cards are being pulled and read and put in the correct location.
Right. Because cards were just thrown up in the air and everywhere. Now they get put where they belong. You over here, okay. You no, you over there, okay. You okay.
Right. Redirecting traffic.
yeah, but we'll
Yes,
discuss
yes,
that later. We might have a special edition
Yeah.
or a special just talk
yes.
amongst us.
son.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well tonight, y'all, we have see, I can't even use that word to describe the poet because that is her name.
Oh, I see
But
what you
we
did
have an
there.
amazing
There
feature
you go. There you
Mm-hmm.
go. That the
coming
Mm-hmm.
up.
source. That the source working for you.
What?
Yes, yes.
So, I mean, are you ready to bring your feature on?
Yes, I'm ready to go ahead and introduce our feature and let's get started. Yes.
Well, we're gonna slide out, but we'll be back.
Okay.
Lighting.
Hey everybody, thank you for joining another edition of the Boss Brains Presents the Brainstorm and Intimate Poetry Experience. And tonight we are featuring Incredible because she is more than incredible. Incredible, the poet. She was born with a passion for writing. She's been all over. She's done so many things. Um, she got on the stage like one time she said she got on an open mic in front of the Pooh Nanny Poets and Jessica Holter down there in Florida, and she was like, okay, she did that, yes, and then she kept doing it after that. So and y'all are gonna see when she jumps out at you on this screen, you're gonna see her embodying the joy, pain and bliss of her life experiences. And she says she's coming out with something very, very soon, a collection of short stories. This is going to be incredible, y'all. I be trying to use another word, but she encompasses the word that she is. You can read more of her bio in the event page. I just kind of went through certain things. So we're gonna bring on Incredible, the poet, and hear a first poem from her. Hey,
Hello, the name of this piece. Hey, this piece is called Addicted. They say if you put your thumb in her ass, it would inhibit her ability to gag. So I put an arch in my back to finger fuck where I shit, making sure there will be no gagging when I swallow your dick. Because my plan is to make you an addict, to do things with my mouth to your dick that will make you scream, incredible baby, whatever you want, you can have it. I plan to make use of my tongue, tracing those veins as they pulsate to the beat of your heart as you fight the urge to come while I hum. Giving you the type of head that you used to seeing in those movies on Tumblr. The ones where she's on her knees and he's fucking her face, making tears fall, smearing her mascara. Tonight, pretend I am her as I ingest your protein shake, taking all 9 inches inside me, sucking your dick so well you forgot I had teeth because you never felt them. All you feel is the motions of my tongue in the back of my throat, my mouth feeling as wet as the Atlantic Ocean, and the suction. You think that your dick was providing me with the oxygen that I need to breathe the way I'm inhaling it, only using my hands to funnel your balls into the mood calls my mouth engulfs them. Right, then left, then both at the same time. Then in my mouth, your dick between my eyes. I want to see what you're working with. I want to show you against my face how much science estimates I can take in before I choke on it. Then I want to take it in while I taste your melanin. You ask me if I'm trying to suck the black off your dick. But all I'm trying to do is relax you, please you, maybe get you high a little bit. Have you floating like you've been smoking? All I've done is suck your dick. But the way I handle it, the way my tongue circled around and then I licked my way down up under your balls and dick, yeah, I tossed this out a little bit. But only, no worries, because I only put this tip of my tongue in it. Because what I crave doing is sucking the dick and getting you addicted to how well I did it. Adjusting my stance based on your curve, ensuring that I get it just right, allowing me to suck your dick all night. Do you remember that poem Incredible Head that I recite? Well, tonight will be your night to find out if I live what I write. On my knees in a position of submission, grab my head and I'll assume the position, hands on your thighs, staring into your third eye. Tonight we have an understanding. Tonight I will put Jada Star to shame. You'll no longer look at Becky the same because Incredible's head will have them beat. I plan to leave an impression on your mind and make your entire body weak. Straining your fluids and swallowing your future kings and queens to be, I want to be filled with your royalty. And when you come in my throat, I want you to go so deep that 30,000 leagues under the sea is where your unborn kids will be. And I still won't stop. I simply slow my speed and flick my tongue on the head until you literally beg, grabbing onto the sheets on the bed and wondering, I'm sorry, grabbing onto the sheets of the bed, finally knowing that Incredible's head is just that incredible. And you're already craving another hit. Wondering where you could put your dick between my lips because now you're addicted. You like how I get you high, how I turn your bad thoughts good while I suck on your wood without getting a splinter. My mouth is a place of solace that you love to enter. So prepare to fight the urge once I leave. The desire to call me and request that I come by or hitting me up to speak. Don't call me unless you're ready to admit that you have a problem. An addiction to how my head game can solve the hardest problem that you've ever had, how my tongue was able to simplify the complex math of your hard dick, and how I was able to leave you addicted to how well I suck dick. Thank you.
In peace, motherfucker. In peace.
yes,
Now, say her
yes,
name. Say her name.
incredible. And
Mhm.
I want you to say every syllable of incredible.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Mm.
Yes.
See why I didn't have anything else to say but incredible. I kept saying I have so many other adjectives, but incredible says it so well. And you just jumped right in. Like I was like,
Yes.
okay, this is what we doing. And when I tell you,
Right.
Raven got the comments, but over
Yeah.
here on
Woo.
StreamYard, I'm looking at the live comments as she's talking on the
Right.
man on fire.
Not to mention
Ooh.
the hearts just exploding all over the place. Exploding
Yes,
like
I
the
appreciate it.
orifice that you were talking about.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
We like explosions now.
Can I say it like that?
yes,
We
yes.
like that.
Definitely.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Oh, go ahead.
comments very quickly, and then we'll go and we'll have a little chat with you about what the inspiration behind that. Okay, so from the jump, Miss Tina JM was like, hey, she was right with us at second 8. So thank you for watching.
Hey.
Mr. Ricky Taylor is watching, and he said, a butterfly. My little friend said, you so pretty.
Thank you.
Aw.
And then Ed Owens, Mr. Spirit Wolf, is watching us, and he said, hey, beautiful ladies.
Hey, Spirit Wolf.
And then when Miss Damona Lisa was talking about that interaction she had at work, Stina JM said they were shook. Shooketh. LOL. And then when Miss Incredible was introduced, she said, yes, Incredible Poet, let's go, sis.
Yes, Stina.
And then she said, yes.
Mhm.
And then Miss Portia James was watching, and she said to Stina, she said heart emojis because she was agreeing with you, or agreeing with your introduction. And then Portia James said, hey, everybody. And she said, oh, sis is hot.
Yeah.
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 Then Portia also said, phew, in the middle of that. And then she said, sis. And then Stina said, wow, just a little bit, in comment to something that you said. And then there's a whole bunch of flames from Miss Portia. And then Mr. Steven is watching, and he said, yeah, she is, to the you are sexy as fuck.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Then Stina said, strain fluids. Phew, Lord, talk that bitch. And then Mr. Ricky said, would. And then Steven gave you 4 heart-eyed emojis. And then Mr. Ricky Taylor said, the stone cold eye contact makes me feel like my dick just sucked. Right. Like my dick just got sucked, I think it's supposed to be. And then Stina said, she nasty, and I'm here for it. And then Portia said, oh, you're so freaking gorgeous. Right. And then Scott replied to Ricky and said, I know, right? And then Portia said again, yes, sis. And then Miss Janelle is watching. Janelle Raynor said,
Hey, Coco.
She said, talk that shit. And then she gave some flames, and then she gave some tongue, and then she gave some splat.
Oh, yes. Okay,
And then
everything.
Portia said, incredible. And then Portia gave you a hashtag. She said, hashtag bait is incredible.
Yes.
And then Ed said, she agreed and said, incredible explosions. And then Miss Rita is watching. Hi, Miss Free. She said, hey, gorgeous ladies. And then Steven said, yeah, incredible as fuck. And then Free said, let's go, queen. And then Cena said, sexy as fuck. You hear me.
Yes.
So you got some fans, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the way to start off the show right there. Look at all that.
So
Dropping.
we got the questions. Well,
You know.
who, what, when, where, what inspired? Look, I done got what inspired this?
You know how sometimes you have those sessions that just when you get done, you just lay there. You can't do nothing but think. What you just did.
Amen.
Like, okay, let's make this gonna make a good story.
Yes.
Well, look, before you finish in the story, were you laying in the wet spot? Now you know it's good if you just stay in the wet spot.
Baby, when I do what I do the whole bed with. They go
right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like there's a reason why they say wet the bed. Right.
Everything.
Right. So we just gonna have a pallet on the floor beside the bed.
Just think.
Wet wipes.
Get a whole beach towel and just say, look.
Right.
They got sheets for that. I'm telling you. Go right there to your local store. They got sheets. Protect your mattress. I'm just saying. They say.
And they got waterproof ones now too, y'all. Like
that's what she's talking about.
I got a mattress protector, but I still use a couple of towels as well. The mattress protector, I can't sleep with it in the bed because it makes me hot.
Yep.
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And not hot in a good way.
Not hot in a good way.
Right.
And I do want to say to everybody watching that we give love offerings to our feature. So if you would like to donate so we can give a love offering to our feature, it is $bossbrains.
And I just
so we appreciate that. Yes, thank you. Yes.
And speaking of giving both brains, do you have any special tips that Incredible would like to share for these people? Because they try to act like
Come
they
on.
don't know what to do. But
Wait, what? What you
They
say?
they they don't act like they
the
don't
way
know
your
what to
the way,
do.
the way your portrait is set up,
I'm
What you
ready.
want me to share? What you need?
I mean,
Anything.
look, you just share it for
Oh
the
wait, we
people.
doing
Share it for
tutorials
the
this evening?
people. I mean,
That's what's happening tonight. I'm just
Shoot,
asking.
ain't no shame in
or
my
do you have some instructions in a poem?
I, you know what? I do.
That's what I'm talking about right
I'm
there.
done with
Oh,
This
y'all.
hell yeah.
this is the
I'm
And,
done with
remix.
y'all.
This is the
look,
remix.
you ready to go in? You just let us know. We're going to slide back and let you work.
Yes. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. We'll
clap,
see you in a little
clap.
bit.
I am. This one's called Incredible Head. Starting at the base of his magic stick, I lick his massive calm-filled dick. Circling slowly, I work my way to the head. Then I take him inside without using my hands. Swirling my tongue and taking him deep, tracing each vein, his pre-cum is so sweet. I rub the head across the roof of my mouth as I take him in, while flicking my tongue on the underskin. Then I place his hands at the back of my head and push myself down, making sure that I get him all in. The suction never stops as he reaches the back of my throat. I gag just enough to apply pressure, then he lets go. Now that I'm free, I focus on his balls. First right, then left, and I reposition myself while I pause. Next, I lift up his sack with my nose while sticking out my tongue so that I can lick that special spot. I hope he doesn't run. Now I work my way back up because my body is craving to take him in. My pussy is throbbing and my mouth is salivating. I lick around his balls, then up from the base. I measure the size of his dick against the side of my face. Then I open my mouth and the moisture begins to seep out. So I quickly take as much of him in as I can, deep into my mouth. He feels so good between my lips. Now my pussy is wet and I've started grinding my hips. I'm focused on how good he feels as he feels my face. All I can think about is how good his cum will taste, how warm it will be when it glides down my throat, how I'd like to take him as far in as possible when he finally lets go, how I'd rather choke on his dick than lose a single drop, how even after he comes, I have no plans to stop, how I will still gently lick and suck on the head, draining each and every drop and cleaning up my mess. Now, when I'm done, I want him to be drained and clean. Not a drop of my saliva will remain to be seen. So I continue to massage his dick with my mouth and tongue, making sure I do that special thing that always makes him come. And when he feels my... So now I change my technique because he's sort of now. My moves are gentle, but he still got a smile. And when he finally falls back onto the bed, he tells me, baby, you give incredible head. That's it.
Is that where the name came from? Incredible.
I actually had the name Incredible. It was weird. I got the name Incredible because after I performed at the open mic with Jessica Holter, they had another show and they invited me to come to the show. And they were like, well, you have to do some pieces. And I was like, okay. And I got there and it's like, what's your name? I was like, I don't know. And so the person at the door actually just gave me a name. We were going back and forth and I was like, whatever you put down is fine. So they just gave me the name Incredible. And the poem Incredible Head actually came from, I was hanging out with some poets afterwards. You've heard of Moses West, I'm sure, but I was hanging out with him and some other poets and Odd Rod and some other people afterwards. And Moses was like, so you wrote it, we calling you Incredible now. I mean, what you gonna do? And I was like, oh, that's what we doing? We calling people out? All right. So
right.
I had to come up with a way to come back. So when I went and did his show actually the next day, I had Incredible Head written. That was just because we actually were having a sexual conversation. Let me be honest. We were having a sexual conversation. And he was like, so you gonna write about this or whatever? What you gonna do? So he basically gave me the challenge. And I came back with Incredible Head.
Yes.
You better
what?
Get that name and then write a poem about it. You better work.
And that's why I knew you had a lesson for the people. Thank you.
Always.
Whole tutorial.
Yes.
If you don't name,
Yeah,
if that's
baby,
not
don't finish
already
my water
titled
now.
tutorial, if that's not already titled, you better title that tutorial.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Step
Power to the
one.
people.
Right.
So I know we have questions. I have another question.
Okay.
So first of all, I enjoy how comfortable and free you are in performing and speaking about what you enjoy. And I know that we have some projects in the works, but have you ever thought about doing maybe an ebook or, doing your own vocals or maybe even a CD?
I actually was thinking about doing a CD. I haven't. I'm still on the fence about that because I don't personally love my voice. So just having to hear my voice back is going to end up being a problem for me. I already know it's already that way. So I just have to kind of move past that mental block that I have as far as a CD goes or something to the vocal aspect.
Yes.
That's interesting that you say that. And I hear a lot of people say that, but you have a voice that exudes eroticism, so you should use your voice.
I will consider that.
Yes, do. Because there actually are a lot of poets that say they don't like, I don't like to hear my voice back. So I try not to listen to stuff I do. Look, Miss Dahlia shaking her head too. So yeah. So you're not the only one, but it doesn't mean that your voice isn't nice and beautiful and lovely and other people don't appreciate it. So we'd appreciate it if you went ahead and did that CD.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
As
I'll
a
keep
matter
that
of
in
fact,
mind.
I
I'm
like
gonna
what
wait
you did
for
there.
it.
Like what you did there.
Wait for it.
Yeah. The queendom's about entendres. We are.
Okay, so I don't know if we got more questions. Do we want to hear more words? What we got?
Well, let's get these comments going first because it's still a bunch. So let's go through those.
Oh.
Child, let me scroll up. Because well, first of all, Mr. Steven, before we even begin, said grab some towels and a shower curtain when we were talking about insulation. And then Stina shouted you out because she was like, yeah, she ready with the notes. Yes, sis, document all this.
Right.
And then as you were reading, she said, oh, he gonna run but can't do nothing but take it.
Not nothing.
That's a whole word right there. Then she also said, the incredible head poet, come on, NYE sus. She called you sus. I like that. Janelle said, yes, let him know, queen. Nichelle Hunter is watching. Hi, lovely. She said, yes, she is definitely incredible. Cena said, make it more sensual and soft like Jill Scott sensual.
Okay. It's going to be better than that. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure she was talking about your CD when she was referencing that. She was talking about when you were.
I mean, we ready for this CD. Yeah.
Yeah, she looking like, oh goodness, yes, incredible.
I mean, look, I'm telling you, we breathe all kind of life into all kinds of things on the show. So when we speak it, we mean that. And I said what I said.
Yes, ma'am.
It's only proper that you use your throat since you know how to use your throat.
My God.
That
and
part.
There's that.
Yes.
When is the world opening back up?
No time soon. No time soon. But I have a question.
Okay.
Since my best friend just led that, down the street for me.
I did. Oh my God.
You did because back in 84, we had a conversation about
I'm mad at this.
how we had a conversation about how younger women don't do that necessarily. Therefore, the men that they're entertaining say they don't want to have their kibbles and bits lit. So I mean,
who said that?
Let me find something. I gotta find something to fan myself.
So my question is, since you gave us this manual, and it's only right that it goes in the book so we can, teach the youth, no one left behind,
No one. None of the children.
Right. But have you ever had a conversation with anybody, any male, that said they don't like to get their you know?
I have never had a conversation with a man that said that.
Oh,
I mean, but I will say this.
Not by you.
Somebody, I mean, I'm saying, I will say I dealt with somebody who I never got the opportunity to get to that point because he was a giver. So I didn't have to do anything to show up.
Like a full platter. Ooh.
Comment below if you do that. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, y'all got me.
I understand. Ooh.
Just a comment below if you.
Oh wait, what?
Research for a poem.
Miss Dahlia said comment below if that's what you do. That's all she says.
Right. If you just don't show up, I'm with you too.
Because sometimes we get tired of doing all the work.
Right. I legitly wanted to know because I never, when we had that conversation, Nikita, I ain't never heard of that. I was like, what you mean?
Me either. I was like, what's wrong with him?
Like a whole room of us mature women were like, well, what you talking about?
But I understand why though. It's because these babies don't know what to do. They don't understand how you're supposed to take care of that situation, and thus that's why Incredible got to do this CD to teach these youth.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you may want to upload it to YouTube and Facebook so they know, so they can get the knowledge that's not in a book.
And I'm gonna say starting at 21.
But you know what? Though,
let me make that clear.
Also is the fact that they don't understand that they don't enjoy it. They don't know how to enjoy it.
Right.
If you don't enjoy it, you're not going to do it anyway. You have to really enjoy it. Like you have to, like, I mean, I had to go to rehab, but I used to have cravings.
I ain't going to rehab.
Somebody's watching it, so the video. So turn that off if y'all watching it. Okay. Okay. Continue. Because I'm hearing feedback, like somebody's watching it and it's playing back.
Oh yeah, I heard that too. I thought that was true.
No, it was us, but it was from a different medium. Sorry, go ahead. But yes.
And it's also about being comfortable in your sensuality and sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to allow you to enjoy whatever you decide to partake in. And that's just how it is, If you don't like who you are and how you are and what you do, ain't nobody else gonna like it either.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yes.
Okay, good talk, ladies. Good talk.
Yes, good talk.
All right. So what we doing?
You have another poem for us, Miss Incredible?
Sure. Let me see. I know, you know what? I know they'll like this poem.
Oh yeah.
We like all of them.
Yep. Every bit. You just bring it on. Okay, we slide.
Yes.
This is actually a new piece. I just wrote this. I told him to fuck me like my orgasm was the cure for all of life's ailments. I need him to realize that his dick and my pussy were the elements that need to be put together to make America great again. I wanted to taste him from within, to have his dick so deep inside me that science might label us a Siamese twin because of how much our bodies are entwined. My pussy loved him. She would cry tears, wetting my panties from the thought of him. So most times I chose not to wear them, especially when he's near. I need him to feel and taste the moisture that he makes my yoni produce at the thought of him. I wanted to fuck. Correction. I needed to be fucked. I need to be pounded like that weasel game at Chuck E. Cheese. Hit the right spot enough times and win tickets towards your prize. Come in my face. I'll close my eyes. Fuck me like my pussy is everything that you need to survive. Lay on your back and allow me to ride, teasing your dick by just putting the head inside. Lower my pussy as I watch it go in. She throbbing. Do you know that pulsate? Do you feel that pulsation around your dick? That's her telling you how much she missed it. I lean forward and give your right nipple a lick and the left one a twist while whispering in your ear, Do you like how I ride it? I need you to fuck me like my pussy is. I'm sorry. I need you to fuck me like my pussy is life and life is worth living. Like being inside me is better than sneaking a piece of pie from your mama's kitchen because she is just as sweet. And with every stroke, you're willing to risk diabetes. Go down and eat me. Tell me how it tastes. And when I come, your mouth is covered. I want you to come up and give me a taste so that I can risk my life too. This is how bad I want to fuck you. I want to fuck you like my pussy is Tylenol and you have a headache. Take as much as you need to take the pain away. From the back, making sure that I arch my back. From the side while I close my eyes. Missionary so that I can see who's doing this to me. Fuck me and remind me how much power is in my pussy. That's it.
You say it's so sweet though. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I wanted you to rewind the first line you said. I was like, hold up. Oh, they can't hear me. But I was just saying.
Yes. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So, since Raven had to go away right quick, I'm gonna read these comments right quick.
Okay, all right.
Tina said, I meant her voice. If she doesn't like her voice, she was talking about make it sensual. Yes. Steven said, we need that CD nasty like the baby.
I'm done with you, Steven.
Right. Scott said, yes, ma'am. Ed said, if he says he doesn't like that, then maybe he hasn't had someone do it right. And that was the consensus.
I believe that. Yes.
Yes. Miss Coco, Miss Janelle said, facts, comfort is key.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nikita, new-ish. TC has joined us.
Hey, TC.
The one in Greensboro, not City Soul. That TC. You know, we know two of them. Terrence, he said, well, damn. Mm-hmm. Stina said, put together like a puzzle. TC said, he did a bunch of those faces. Did like 5 of them. Stina said, no draws, no bottoms. Maurice said, he did the face. Like, you got these men don't know what to say.
They better get their life together.
They better get it together.
They hold
right. TC said, I can't breathe.
Right.
Stina said, eat it up, hunty. Marcus said, wow. Stina said, buffet. Coco, Janelle, she said the fires. Marcus said the fires. Stina said, then gonna say, that's it, my Lord. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is oh sweet. Look at you.
Yes.
Because you are sweet. You are sweet.
Yes.
Like the best of both worlds. Like you get the sweet, like yes. And then when you get in, shut the door, you be like, all right, let me get my lip. We about to go to work.
Because, you know, they look at all the beauty and the, you know, she's oozing sexuality, but then they really don't know until they know.
Right. And then they be like, damn, I got a BOGO.
Right.
They don't be ready.
Yes.
They be sitting right there by the door, like, I know she's gonna call me.
Right.
I'm innocent.
Yes.
No, you're incredible. You are incredible. That's what you are.
Incredibly
It's my innocent face.
We all got.
Oh, I got a
I
question.
don't know what to say.
Yes,
I mean,
ma'am.
I thought I was nasty. I don't know what to say.
Oh, we ain't talking about you. But anyway, I have a question.
Yes. Y'all rode here in the same car. Let's just say that. Talking about you thought you were nasty. But go ahead, Miss Nikita. Jay, go ahead.
So I know that you kind of talk about how you really got into, I guess, the performance side of it. But aside from erotic, do you write other genres or do you delve into different things? I would love for you to share that with us.
I actually do. When I first started writing, I did not do any erotica. I wrote a lot of. I have a lot of things I've written, some personal pieces. I've written. I enjoy writing, period. So I've actually written things for organizations and things like that. So before I even got to the point of doing erotica, I was writing just regular poetry for people. And
Oh,
keeping it that way.
wow.
But yeah, so I actually still do write write poetry, just normal, regular poetry. But I found that people prefer my erotica. So
That is
I only perform the
interesting.
erotica, but I do other pieces.
And it's almost like you get typecast into the
Hmm.
genre. And I do understand. I'm not gonna go in on my thoughts about that. We'll talk later. But will you be creating any manuscripts with just your other types of poetry?
I will. It may not be under the same name because
Okay.
I in essence want to keep those two separate.
I do
So
understand. Hmm.
yeah, so that'll probably be under my government.
Okay. You do better than me because I'm not even doing that under the government. Okay. Okay.
So what is, so you said you have some short stories and stuff that you're working on. What is that going to be about, or what is it? How is it set up, and what is that going to be like?
I've been writing short stories for a while as well. So I actually I was forced into writing short stories when I was in college. I got my degree is in public relations and journalism. So they told me I had to start writing a book for one of my classes, and I was like, oh, so y'all want to play this game? Cool. And I had actually just started doing erotic pieces, but I wasn't performing anywhere at that time. So I just started writing a book about a situation, a relationship I had. So that was that. And then after I did the first chapter, he was like, don't write anything else. Because I have a male teacher. He's like, no, don't write anything else. You good. We good. Don't even worry about the second chapter. You're doing too much.
Oh,
So,
wow. You messed him up. He was
You done
like,
made the professor blush.
but I do actually have some pieces some short stories that I've already written.
okay.
Okay. And those are going to be in the book that you come out with before the end of the year.
They'll
See how I
be in
did
the
that?
book that I come out before the end of the year. I've been getting a lot of pressure behind this book. So they will be in the book. Trust me, I've had a
Ooh.
lot of pressure behind this book.
Okay.
So short stories will be in there though.
Okay.
So are you, oh, I'm sorry. Are you self-publishing or are you working with a publisher? Like, what is your process?
I would like to work with the publisher, but I think for my first book, I'm going to end up self-publishing. But my goal
Okay.
is to eventually work with a publisher. I actually want to end up with an agent. I want to be. I want to be a writer. Right? I call because I keep telling myself, I wanted. I have writers that I admire a lot, and I want to someday be on their level. So I know
Okay.
I look at like, well, they didn't self-publish. How can I do what they did? But then at the same time,
Right.
everybody's path's not the same. So I feel like if I can something I can take to an agency and be like, listen, this is what I wrote. This is how many copies I sold. It's self-published. Now, what can you do for me to get me to the next level? Because I have other things I can give you, and go
Right.
from there.
Look at
That's
you.
awesome.
It is. It's very
I,
awesome.
I think there are layers to incredible that the world needs to see. Peel back an onion, if you will.
Mhm.
That is awesome.
And I would just like to say, going back to getting published, anybody that's looking to be published, I always tell authors, poets, whatever, the people that you like to read and
I can't
their
hear
work sort
Miss
of
Dahlia.
mimics yours, reach out to their publishers because they already have a little lane, that you might be able to slide up in with your stuff. Just want to throw that out there.
Okay.
I can't hear Miss Dahlia.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Let me,
okay.
she may need to go out and come back in because
I
Yeah,
sometimes we
will
yeah.
have some
just
audio issues.
best friend,
With
tell them
with
what I
with
said. Tell them
yeah.
what I said.
Nikita
I'm
J.
not,
Taylor.
I'm not going, I'm going to let her tell it when she come back.
Okay.
Basically, she was saying that the authors that you admire and that
Mm-hmm.
kind of write in the same genre that you write in, you should kind of see who they worked with to get published and kind of reach out to them because that's a good segue to kind of get into that area, that industry or whatever. I think I summed
Yeah,
it up, right? Sum it up good? Okay.
Yes,
that
it
sounds
did.
that sounded about right. I actually did look into that, and they're kind of all over the place. But then I'm also
Oh,
in my
okay.
heart right now. I'm on this whole Black people kick, build
Mm-hmm.
our community.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to try to find somebody that can relate to me
Mm-hmm.
to do my
Absolutely.
public. So
Right.
that's what I'm gonna look and see. Like, now I'm gonna go and look through and figure out who had somebody that can relate to me that did their publishing, and then
Mm-hmm.
see if I can get it that way. Because I know other people would probably do it because that's all they really. I'm not gonna say that. There's a stereotype behind Black women of
Oh yeah.
sexuality.
Yes.
So with us having that stereotype that's embedded in history of being sexual beings, that's something that I don't see they'd have a problem with it. It's when we started trying to do things on a more intellectual level that they have an issue. But by me doing something that's going to be
Exactly.
around something very sexual with a lot of sexual energy, they won't have an issue with it. But I'm not worried
Okay.
about that right now.
Right. Right.
Right. Right. And it's also interesting, once you start putting material out there, they're kind of like pigeonholing you. Oh, well, this is her. This is what she does. But
Right.
I find that so irritating because we all have layers. We have an intellectual. We have a freaky side. We have an emotional, whatever. We
Fun.
are a very layered people. And that's why I think they want to be and mimic us because of the talent that we have. I'm not going to go there, but that's just my thought. But
And then sometimes you have to go there because they want people to be in a box.
Right.
And we're
right,
not meant to be one thing at all times. We are everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
all encompassing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
So,
All right.
okay.
Any publishers? Anybody know any publication? Drop it in. Just
Drop it in
Drop
the
it in the
chat.
chat. Yes.
Yeah.
Did you have any comments you want to read before we go to the next poem?
I believe y'all read some of the comments, and I'm
We
not sure where you left off. So I'm gonna let
right
you take
where
it.
I'll tell you where we left off. We left off with yeah. Here we go. After Marcus's fires, that's where we left off. And Tina, when she said, then go on, say that's it, that's where I left off with the that's it.
Oh.
Do you see that?
I do not.
Oh, well,
Oh.
I'll read those. So Portia said, Tina, you here being nasty? Portia said she oozing. Yes, indeed. The Stina
Yes.
said, at sis on here being nasty. I'm adding my 2 cents. Add your 2 cents, Stina.
Yes, Stina.
And she said, because it be so explicit and raw and uncensored. Yes. Williams
Mm-hmm.
said, hey, polished diamond.
Hello.
Janelle Coco, she said, had that man shook, talking about when you put in your paper. Tina said, that man said, that's it. I don't need to see no more.
I just think it all.
Right. And Tina and Williams, they speaking each other saying, hey, Janelle said, beautiful, sky's the limit, my queen. It's already done. Stina said, it's just Stina on here, mother. Okay. This is great information. Williams said, this is great information. Stina said, we aren't confined to just one thing. Williams said, please do. I'm looking for one as well, publisher. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. See, we get deep. We get intimate on this little thing.
Yes.
We
We
like
try
to
to
know.
Yes, we try to find out more than poetry. We try to find out more about you, what you're doing, what you bring, and have something for the viewers to catch something new too.
Yes. So I know that you love to travel, and that has really been. Oh, it's been painful for me in this COVID era. So I know that you are just kind of like distraught. So, how have you been coping with that as a avid traveler? Like I just.
You know what? I'm wiping my tears. You got me tearing up over here.
Oh no!
Right.
Oh no!
I still have my Bali trip in October. I am looking forward
Okay.
to that. I will be gone for 10 days. I am going to enjoy Bali while I'm there. I'm doing. I'm gonna do well. I went to whatever. I still do things like I went to Florida last weekend with my family.
Okay, but you got to keep it close knit.
Right.
We just went and they wanted to go to the beach and do stuff like that, so we did that. And right now, I mean, I'm doing something for my birthday this year, so I don't know what COVID plan I'm doing. But September, my birthday is Labor Day weekend.
I'm sorry. Did she say September? Did she say
Virgo?
Did she say Virgo?
I'm Virgo.
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah.
Sorry, I just had to. I thought I heard some Virgo reverb in my ear. So
I think Virgo season is going to be a really good season. It's going to be after and before. It's going to be right. So y'all party hard, Virgos.
I'm not calling it, but if we out in these streets, I'll make sure I shout you a holla mama.
Yes.
That's if you can find her.
Right.
I know.
Because I might be screaming across the lake. Like you.
Right.
Because I know Incredible gonna be getting that passport stamp.
Right.
that would be a great thing. But I don't think I'm gonna do any more international trips until I go. Okay, I might go to like an island or something.
See, I knew that.
Back up this week.
I knew that.
But
I knew that.
I'm gonna try not to go anywhere because again, my birthday is Labor Day weekend. That's very high for hurricanes and stuff.
Yeah,
so I'm more likely stuck somewhere in the United States, And I don't say the United States is a bad place to vacation. It's okay for people that want to vacation in the United States.
Right.
Last year I did Belize, and that was lit. Like we still talking about what happened in Belize last year.
Oh,
so I'm gonna need that same energy for this birthday, especially with it being a holiday weekend.
Right.
So I'm gonna do something.
Yes.
I'm excited, and I always live through you on your vacations. I'm gonna be on one of those vacations one day. You gonna be like, girl? Yes, I'm gonna get there. Cause I already got my passport. Ain't nothing but a thing.
Baby, just make sure you pack your extra liver. And you'll be good.
Miss Val, you said I don't need an extra.
I need a backpack.
She's like
a backpack with an extra liver
God.
And a catheter bag.
I'm telling y'all, I literally got to the point was like, I hate y'all, I ain't drinking no more, and I went and locked myself in my room because I knew it was over. That's how bad it got.
Wow.
My liver is strong. My kidneys are small, but my liver is strong.
Fun, and I definitely do it again.
All right.
Yes.
Miss Dahlia, I just had flashbacks to your birthday last year.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
No.
I just said I had the flashback. I didn't say let's talk about it. I just said I flashed. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, good. We're gonna be looking forward to that. Although Ed said the Leo's gonna roar and set things right before both Virgos.
Okay. All right.
We always.
Yes. Oh, Miss William said, so proud to see sisters supporting and uplifting. Stina said, yes. Bertrill? Yes. I can't read that. Okay. That's y'all's language. We are our own community and village of support. I was like, I don't know that word because she added some extra L's in there. Or I'm just saying, I don't have my glasses on. I can't see. William said, yes, we must complete and not compete with each other. Yes. Yes. Tina said, phew, pack an extra liver, by God. William said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Would you like to share another piece? We're getting close to the 8 o'clock hour.
Yes.
But this is all for you. So I just want you to do what you want to do.
Thanks.
Talk about what you want to talk about. Teach the people.
Okay, so I guess since we getting close to the end, I'll do this one. This one's entitled Wifey.
Let's slide out.
The feeling of the cold steel ball of her tongue ring massaging my clit reminded me why I still fuck with this chick. But she's got a man now. So I did what any good wife would do. I offered to fuck him too. I offered to massage his balls while she swallowed his dick as long as my face met her clit. I won't focus on how well her chocolate ass fit perfectly in my hands while she rolled my face over and over again. how well he hit her from the back. She tongue and finger fucked my cat, making me calm over and over again. Yeah, my baby's the truth. Only standing 5'2" with the perfect amount of melanin in her skin. Every time I look at her, I want to dig in, which is why I allowed him to fuck me. His dick fit perfectly inside me while he stroked me as I laid on my back, her sucking on my titties while I played with hers and fucked him back. He had some good dick, but I was only here because of how well she ate my cat, and I loved eating her from the back. We kissed and I played with her nipple rings while he took turns fucking us over and over again. I don't know how he kept going, but when he came in her mouth and she kissed me, I think he got turned on knowing that she shared his kiss with me. His dick was hard again as he watched me and her get it in. So he put her on her back and I ate her ass while he fucked her cat. Yeah, I'm wild like that. Then I let him fuck my ass while she ate me because I'm eager to please and she's not into that. Anal. I told her shit, it doesn't hurt if she'll just relax. But she didn't want his dick in her ass, and that was fine with me. This wife of mine is everything. I love how men stare at her and she lets them know that she belongs to me. And I believe in reciprocity, so I make her feel how she compliments me. Licking and kissing every inch of her body. He was just a guest at our private party who got to join in. The feeling of the cold steel ball of her tongue ring massaging my clit reminded me why I still fuck with this chick. And truth be told, I like the taste of her and how she comes when I play with it. Flicking it with my tongue as I hum and do finger eights around her clit, I let him fuck me from the back while I did it. I want her to feel every inch of him through my tongue, making her calm when he made me calm, knowing my head game did it. He was so innocent. He had no idea the trouble he had gotten himself into fucking with this chick. She's as freaky as she is beautiful, and she's feisty with it. Like how she held my head while I swallowed his dick, telling me how he likes it. He was enjoying every minute of it. Especially when we took turns riding his face and dick, making sure we faced each other so we could kiss. The night was everything to me. It was our first time inviting a man to join us and have sex as a party of three. In our 4 years together, we've let people watch, but no one's been allowed to have sex with her and me until he came along. I couldn't believe she was willing to let me fuck him and him fuck me, but her tongue could convince me to do anything. And tonight, that anything was him. Wifey.
And tonight, that thing was shit. Okay.
Ooh.
You done knocked Miss Dahlia out the whole thing. She was like, you know
be
what?
bad. I don't know where.
She out for the count. I'm gonna tell you what she did. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Hey.
So
I enjoyed that piece, by the way. It was vivid. I felt like I was there. Like I was like, ooh. Like it was, I could envision the whole thing.
Yeah, I had some flashbacks myself.
Ma'am, the fact that she's
but
when the streets open? When do the streets open?
Do you find it interesting how men are open to being involved with two ladies, but we can't get two men often to enjoy such an event? And I don't know if you wrote a poem about this or what are your thoughts? Like,
He don't get you to read something.
I haven't yet, and when I plan to experience, well, okay, take it back. I've experienced
Okay.
the two men thing, but what I'm saying is, I haven't like. I've had both sides. I had someone that said, you know, not most of the time I feel like they're not comfortable with their own sexuality, and that's the only thing I can get from it. Because these men ain't gonna touch you. They don't even want you. They came from me. They just happy you allowed them to come in the room. They don't really. They act like you ain't even there, to be honest.
Right. They might just really, want to get their voyeur on too. Whatever.
That part. Because even in a situation where I did have, multiples, that's the way I'll put that. It was like they all kind of zoned out. It was like they didn't even pay attention to each other. So it was
right.
It was
That's
great.
grown
I would encourage
folks.
every woman to do it.
I want to zone out. I asked you when the streets was open. I said, when the streets open.
And get you a nice running list.
I'm telling you. Miss Dahlia, do three. 3 to 1. 3 to 1.
She might. Oh, never mind.
Look,
Nope.
look.
Oh, she said
Look.
she did that.
I didn't say nothing. Nope.
Now,
Look.
They told it all.
After
You
the show.
did it, didn't you?
After
You
the
did
show.
it.
After
But
the show.
you do it again too, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Look.
And
Listen,
now
I don't think y'all understand.
Yeah, it's not after the show.
I'm just saying.
Measures.
You know, sometimes you need somebody to feed you grapes while you're working hard. I'm just saying.
Look.
I
My
don't.
whole thing
I was getting fed balls. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't get no
Right.
grapes.
Right.
I'm just gonna take my glasses off. I'm just gonna be over here. Y'all let me know when the street's
You
open.
know,
Okay.
a nice fresh fruit platter. You know, delicious.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Well, okay, all right. We cutting up real bad, but is there anything that you would like to share before you go, like where we can follow you, where we can find your work, where we may be performing in the future when the world opens up? Like, how can we be in Incredible's world?
Right.
Well, I have a poetry page on Facebook. It's Incredible. It's actually Facebook.com/Incredible thePoet. That's my Facebook page, or you can just type in Incredible and you'll see me with a mask on the picture. It's
Yes!
matter of fact, Nikita took the picture.
I did.
Oh wait, this was a
Got you in the scope. That got you in the
Yes, that
scope.
was
Got
got you
her
in
in the scope.
So that's where all of my work is on that page. Well, not all of it, but most of my work is on that page that I performed tonight. And I'm on Instagram. I'm Polished Diamonds.
Stop. Say that again, because you stopped. You broke up a little bit.
I'm sorry. On Instagram, I'm at Polished Diamonds, which is the handle I have on here. And I don't do a lot of posting my work there, but you're welcome to follow me. I do performances. Like, they have a lot of people that right now we're doing quarantine talent show with the comedian Steve Brown. So I usually come in on his show at nights, and tonight is going to be the last night that we're going to do it 7 days a week, and we're going to go down to 2 days a week. So I'll be on there tonight, and it's a lot of fun. I invite y'all to come on. You can come on. You can spit whatever kind of poetry you want to do. You can sing. You can do rap, whatever you want to do. I came on there. He claimed I turned everybody bad because I do erotic poetry. I don't understand where it came from. That was neither here nor there. But you know that's going to be at 10 o'clock tonight if anybody wants to come on. My next in-person show right now is in New Orleans, November. I want to say it's November. This is the first Saturday in November. I was supposed to be there in May. I was supposed to do a show in Alabama in April, and then 2 weeks later do a show in New Orleans. The Alabama show got pushed to next year because it's an annual event, so they just pushed it to next year. But the other show is in New Orleans in November right now because everybody's kind of held off on doing stuff. And I haven't heard when we're going to do it, but I'm also.
Should be there.
Once I know if we haven't rescheduled when it's been rescheduled, I will definitely let you know. You all know I post stuff about it and things of that sort.
Okay. And because I like starting stuff. What is one thing that people would be surprised to know about Incredible?
I can name a couple, but I will say probably the most surprising thing is that I am very active in my church.
Come on, God.
Yes. Come on. We need the spirit.
That ain't surprising.
I used to write copy for the church for their commercials and things like that, but work wouldn't let me be great, so I had to stop doing that. But I do. I'm on an altar team. We're a house of prayer. I do a lot of stuff in my church.
Well, I can see it because you have an amazing spirit.
Yes, yes. And just because they try to. Well, hopefully they don't see this.
No.
No, that's why it's on this page.
Right. That's why we have stage names.
That's why we have segmented lives. Holla at you.
I'm a rebel.
My government page, my pastor is there, and I was gonna.
But okay. I love church. I'm very big on church and whatever. But you got to realize that, God said that this is good between man and wife. So don't be sleeping on them church ladies. I'm just saying.
Oh
You're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get this
Oh, my
worship.
pastor Ben said, he was like, if you ain't giving your spouse what they need in the bedroom, it ain't their fault if the devil come in and let them get it somewhere else. Oh, he had a whole statement about that, but he also said it's for married people. So I ain't quite married yet. So
Right, we just gonna
You
get
supposed to
there.
worship in your house of
That
marriage.
part.
I know my pastor be saying that too. I'll be like, yes, Lord, preach. That's for your pastor.
That's why,
You tell it.
needs to open up.
Oh,
My
goodness.
goodness.
Would you like to
That
hear
was
your
good.
comments, Mama?
sure.
Oh, we got some comments. Yes.
Yes.
So, Stina said, because you started off at the top, and you started at the top with Clifford, and then she was like, wait, both of them? Both of them. And then Michelle said, yes, Lord. And Stina said, had no idea. And then Stina said, I had to look at my pizza like it did something wrong. Woo, child. And then, and so afterwards, when Miss the Mona Lisa, when you came back in, because when you came back in ready.
Right.
So William
Always.
came in when William said, "Oh, how she came in, she like that."
Yes.
Right.
And then Ed pulled my card and said, "RAV is gonna take to the streets and make it her pleasure place when they open back up."
Oh shoot.
I'm gonna keep right on moving.
All
Stina
right,
said 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Quarantine Talent Show. And then she also said, right, they know how to dirty dance with they for their life partners.
Yes.
So she was talking about them
Right.
churches. They
with
know
the
what they're doing.
tambourine on the hip.
Stop it.
Right. And
That's
Stina,
all.
if you have the at page, you can drop that in the link too, since it's on IG, right? Or is it Facebook? I think she froze.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. Drop the link in the comments so we can catch y'all so we don't miss it. So sometimes we like to keep traveling in these virtual streets. When we done with our show, we like to go to other shows and check out to see what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
Just
And
have
don't
fun.
forget, y'all, $ boss brains so we can bless our features with the love offering. You bless us, we bless them. Amen. Amen.
Yes,
Amen.
yes.
And
Let's
if you
all come
forget, it
together.
is pinned in our comments. So it is our hashtag is right there.
Yes.
Right. And if you still can't understand that, you can contact anybody on this page. And we'll make sure to get your money.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you for saying it like that. I appreciate that.
Oh,
I think
I know ain't right.
Incredible froze. She ain't moved in a minute.
yes.
Oh,
Yes. So
I need to come out and go back in.
Yeah.
Oh, we can
yes.
hear you.
Yeah.
But you're not moving.
But you're
Okay,
not
yes.
moving.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty picture. I'm
It
just
is.
saying.
It is beautiful.
It's pretty.
I mean,
When I freeze, I don't look like that. I look like somebody just stuck a damn
We're not
finger in
gonna
my
talk about
eye.
that.
Shit.
Stop it, because we gonna
Do
have a whole.
not. You're not gonna disrespect the Mona Lisa like that.
Look,
Right.
first and
What are you
foremost, go
talking
back
about?
to our earlier shows.
Nope,
Remember, I had my bed and my feet. It was
We're not. We're not gonna do it.
No, ma'am. No, we're
No,
not.
ma'am.
We're not gonna do that. Mm-mm.
I'm just saying, y'all don't know. These girls know I'm silly as hell. I'm the silliest person in the world. But most people don't know that. I ain't got a nair bit of sense.
Not a nonsense.
right. Oh, there she go.
There she
Yes.
is.
She's back.
Welcome back in all your
boo-boo.
glory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't go out with you froze. So
No,
if
we
you
couldn't
would
do
like
that.
to tell the people anything else, I think we're gonna say good night.
Mm-hmm.
I am doing a live on IG tonight at midnight. I chose midnight because we usually end the quarantine talent show at midnight, and so I wanted to do it after Steve Brown did his thing, since I'm like a regular on there. So if anybody's up, I would have on a different outfit. I had
That's how divas do.
We do.
Oh, hell yeah! I wouldn't
It's
expect
my
no
size
less.
outfit.
I like that though.
Mm-hmm.
Clutching my purse.
Right.
I'm being these virtual streets tonight.
Yes.
Woo.
But
Well,
yeah.
all right, ladies.
All right.
I guess it's time to
I guess
say
now
goodbye
it's
for now.
time.
Thank you for
By the
inviting
way, Mr. Stevens said he
Oh.
thinks he wants to hand deliver his cash payment to you.
Oh,
Incredible.
He don't want
Oh,
to drop that in the cash app.
Oh,
You want
well, y'all handle that then. Y'all.
Yep.
With hand deliveries, there is an extra $1,000 fee
Right.
I
that comes with it.
I don't think he'll have a problem with that. I don't think
$500 shipping and handling.
like I didn't think that I didn't smell that he would be upset with that. Any of it.
500 shipping, 500 handling.
Hey.
That's what they be doing on eBay. Y'all come on. Let's talk about that real quick. The item will be $10 and you'll be set. And then all of a sudden they put that shipping and handling in there and you be like, but do I really?
Steven said, so we need to up the price. Look here. Now,
When I see that buffoonery, I'll be like, is Jesus hand delivering it? Because that's the only way you're going to get these extra coins out my pocket. That ain't even about to happen.
I mean, I've lived a life of strictness and not having. So I mean, if I had to tell myself no, I'm just gonna tell
On the
myself
main
no
line.
with some
yes, on the
with some
main
shipping
line.
charges.
Yes.
Wow.
So, all
I
right.
will figure out how
Well,
to make it in 2 days. Don't blame me.
She said,
we gonna talk about this after.
All right,
Okay.
we're going to the after party.
y'all not privy to this next part. This is just for the bosses.
Yeah.
So I want to
All right.
say thank you to everybody for joining us. The Boss Brains presents Brainstorm and Intimate Poetry Experience with our incredible feature, Incredible, who is amazing, incredible, lovely, wonderful, outstanding. I can't think of no more adjectives off the top of my head, but whatever they are,
That's what
sponiferous.
she is.
But I'm gonna make up words. There we go.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So we enjoyed you and thank you so much for
Yes.
coming, for gracing us with your words and your beauty and your spirit. We thank you so much for joining us. So thank everybody for watching.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
See y'all next week.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We out. ABC.